Hey, I just realized a truth. Modern youth love is exactly like a cafe's Wi Fi.
What do you mean? You have to ask for the password every 45 minutes.
No! I mean, when you first scan the code, the connection is super strong. Use it for exactly 3 days. And it says, connected, but no internet.
Spot on. Some couples post stories swearing eternal love on Monday, and by Wednesday, they've unfollowed each other like they never existed on this earth.
Haha, exactly like my friend. In the morning, she cried her mascara off over a breakup. By night, I scrolled TikTok and saw her dressed up, dancing at a bar with the caption single forever.
Heartbreak nowadays is as light as a feather. The scariest thing now isn't a breakup, it's messaging someone at 2 a.m. and getting no reply.
But you have to admit, they love at lightning speed. Dating is measured in hours.
Like breakneck speed?
Exactly. Morning. Hi, baby. Noon. My love. Afternoon. Matching avatars. By tomorrow, they'll probably demand to go wedding dress shopping.
And by the weekend, they block each other and go to the local ward to settle disputes. What kind of love is like an F1 race? Speaking of speed, I saw a couple who met through a game. When he was carrying the team, he was so sweet. Just hide behind me, I'll protect you.
Sounds pretty reliable. Then what?
Reliable until the girl logged in and saw him holding hands and marrying another account right in the middle of the server.
Oh my god! I didn't see that move coming.
She was so bitter, she changed her character's name to Men Are a Scam.
That's too gentle. If it were me, I'd change it to topped up VIP just to get cheated on so the whole server could laugh at him.
But honestly, social media makes people so paranoid these days. Seeing that green active dot but getting a late reply for 5 minutes makes the brain start overthinking.
Right. Wait, online but left on red? Must be busy flirting with some other girl. When in reality,
they are busy watching beef noodle soup reviews or dancing cat and dog clips.
exactly.
The other day I even got my partner mad just because I accidentally heart reacted to a post selling mixed rice paper.
Haha. Don't tell me she got jealous of the rice paper lady.
Exactly, she asked. Why did you heart her picture? I said, well, I was craving mixed rice paper.
And there it is. The graveyard of cluelessness.
Yup, she gave me the silent treatment for a whole week with the excuse, you care more about food than my feelings.
Haha. Have some sympathy. Us girls have a slightly complicated operating system. Sometimes we don't even understand ourselves.
Sometimes, it's a whole matrix, especially the phrase, I'm fine or I'm not mad.
Ah, that's when the thunder rolls and dark clouds gather. There are so many things hidden in the word nothing.
It's exactly like playing Squid Game. You have to deduce it yourself. Guess one thing wrong and you're wiped out.
Not just wiped out, but also sacrificed alive on threads. Like, there is some carelessness that leaves me speechless.
But oh well, I'm used to it. Reading that makes you feel like you just committed high treason.
But the sad thing is, dating nowadays is pretty stressful. It always has to be as romantic as a movie.
Even just eating at a street stall requires a 360-degree camera setup. Exhausting.
The other day at a cafe, I saw this girl making her boyfriend reshoot the exact same flower-giving scene over and over.
Wait, giving it once isn't respectful enough?
No! The first time, her face angle showed a double chin. The second time, the lighting wasn't chill enough. Dating is like running a project deadline.
That's why I say, things on the internet are so fake. Reality always slaps the cinema right in the face.
Spot on! The other day, I saw a girl post a caption, "He loves me in the gentlest way."
Sounds poetic, right?
Poetic until the boyfriend commented below, "So, when are you paying back the $500K you owe me?"
Oh God, that's why I feel like couples who aren't loud are the most peaceful. The more you show off, the higher the chance it shatters.
Like a weather forecast. This morning is full of flirting. This afternoon has an 80% chance of a blocking storm.
And tonight, expect a northeast monsoon, accompanied by drama from the ex.
Hey, real talk. What is you guys' type anyway? As long as she's pretty, right?
Everyone likes pretty. But even with beauty queen looks, If opening her mouth makes me want to become a monk, I'll pass.
For example,
Whatever you ask, it's yeah, okay, depends, whatever. It feels like chatting with a glitchy AI customer service bot. Such a turnoff.
wait, that sounds familiar. Sounds exactly like you when you're secretly crushing on someone, doesn't it?
Let's change the subject.
Aha! Caught red-handed? You only dare to love secretly because you're afraid of rejection, right?
Secretly liking someone has its own charm. At least it's safe, you preserve your forces.
So safe that you're totally single. Just sit there and philosophize. You're just like the kids these days, suffering from dating phobia.
How can I not be scared? You go online and everything is trap boy, red flag, cheating, reading drama all the time. I feel like I'm studying traffic laws.
So ultimately, the optimal solution is to choose the single life for peace of mind.
Exactly. In the morning, fiercely criticizing love.
By night, hiding under the blanket, listening to depressing lofi music, and sharing I'm fine quotes.
But sharing them at 2 a.m.
Hey, I realized that going to school is the scam of the century, man.
Why so moody all of a sudden? How is it a scam?
Well, when we were kids, adults used to say, keep trying, once you get into college, it'll be so relaxing and amazing.
Ah, the legendary pipe dream.
You get there and realize you've been trapped. In high school, I watched romance movies, thinking college would be a brilliant romantic youth.
And reality is squeezing onto a bus in the morning and losing a sandal, running for your life from deadlines in the afternoon, and crying over a word file at night, right?
Exactly!
Look no further. Yesterday I set up a self-study session. At 8 p.m., I opened my laptop, full of burning motivation.
How studious. And then?
At 8:05 p.m., I went to watch mukbang reviews. At 11 p.m., I started feeling the pangs of a guilty conscience and went to sleep.
Our student superpower is procrastinating our livelihood. An assignment takes 2 hours to do, but we have to drag it out for exactly 3 days.
You have to be pushed against the wall for your brain to unlock survival mode, man. Without pressure, you can't run the deadline.
Right. Normally, opening a book makes you ascend to heaven in 5 minutes. But right before the submission time, you naturally get infinite IQ, type like a professional hacker, and are wide awake.
One time I was doing an assignment at 3 a.m. My eyes were so blurry that I looked at the spinning ceiling fan and thought it was solving calculus.
And I was so traumatized that when I went to the supermarket and saw a 50% off sign, I thought it was a PowerPoint slide. Severe operating system failure.
But thinking back, there are some subjects I learned and have no idea how to apply to survive.
For real! Back in the day, I tried to cram a bunch of physics formulas as long as a petition. Now, when I go out, the only physical object I care about is my wallet.
Right. The most practical and challenging math problem of all time is, it's the end of the month, I have exactly 200K left, how do I survive the next 5 days?
Harder than the college entrance exam. Oh, I also fear the most when the lecturer says,
This part is very easy, just pay a little attention and you'll understand.
that. Whenever the teacher utters that sentence, sure enough, scribble, 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 3 blackboards are fully written.
At that point, I had to turn on model student mode, pretending to write down notes diligently.
You're gentle. I even have to act thoughtful, nodding continuously as if I've enlightened to the truth.
While your brain is as blank as an A4 piece of paper.
No, in my head, I'm loading whether to eat boondao or broken rice for lunch.
Haha, let's skip the personal stuff. I find the worst torture in the world is doing group work.
Wait, I thought you loved working in groups?
I love it before it starts. At the beginning, everyone is so enthusiastic. Let's do our best, my loves.
3 days later, as silent as an ancient sealed tomb.
Then right at the deadline, someone will inevitably pop up and ask, Wait, where is our group at, guys?
And the most bitter part is, the one asking that is usually the one who hasn't touched a damn thing.
Spot on. And then there's the invisible type who vanishes for a whole month, and exactly on submission day messages. Do you guys need any help?
I messaged back, yes, I need you to log out of my group, please. Once I was grouped with a very unique case. Whatever he did, he would thump his chest. Don't worry, I got this.
Sounds reliable.
Yeah, the result is no one knows what he's got. Exactly at 11 p.m. on the deadline, he sent a light text. My home Wi-Fi is weak.
The classic excuse of humanity.
Another time he said, my laptop is out of battery.
Hello, what is the mission of a charger for?
I wanted to ask him that too. Utterly helpless.
You haven't mentioned the final boss of school trauma.
Finals?
No, presentations.
Oh my God, right.
Every time I step up to the podium, my hands and feet turn freezing cold like catching a draft.
And my throat gets as dry as the Sahara Desert.
One time I was so nervous, I held the mic and spoke loudly. Hello, teacher and friends. Today my group would like to present. Then my brain went on strike. I completely forgot the topic's name.
Oh no, how did you save it?
I had to turn my back and look at the slide like it was a destined life preserver.
At least you had a slide to look at.
Wait, what happened to you?
I stood there talking big, wildly gesturing for 5 whole minutes. Then I realized I hadn't plugged in the HDMI cable. The projector was still pitch black.
Wait, so what was the audience watching all that time?
Watching me perform contemporary interpretive hand dance.
The peak of contemporary art.
But anyway, come to think of it, the most fun part of school is recess.
Exactly. Going to school for knowledge is secondary.
But for the cafeteria, food is primary. I don't understand how my stomach is built. At home, I'm full and don't care about eating.
The moment you step into class, your stomach growls like it's singing the national anthem.
Especially when it always growls when the teacher stops talking and the whole class is dead silent.
Psychologically damaging sounds.
The most embarrassing part is when the whole class turns to look. You have to act innocent, looking shiftily at the person next to you like, oh my, whose stomach is so loud?
And the funniest part is the person next to you also looks back at you with the exact same expression.
But jokes aside, thinking back, school days were really fun. So many memories.
Yeah. After we graduate, looking back will probably make us laugh our heads off, especially those all-nighters complaining about deadlines together.
Comrades sharing the same pain, and always firmly holding onto one immortal, magical spell.
Whatever, I'll figure it out tomorrow.
Right. The student ideology is living on faith and the word tomorrow.
Even though deep down everyone knows tomorrow will be 10 times more desperate than today.
Hey, wait. Speaking of which, have you done the assignment due tomorrow? Uh-oh. Don't tell me you're gonna.
Figure it out tomorrow.
Hey, I was just calculating. If I suddenly became a billionaire right now, how would I spend money to look cool?
You've only sipped half a glass of black coffee and you're already hallucinating.
It's called the law of attraction, you get it? If you don't dare to dream, how can you get rich?
All right, fine. Please present your disbursement plan, Billionaire Emna.
First, I will build a massive villa with an infinity pool, a gym, a home theater,
Pretty standard. Every rich person has that now.
and especially, I will design the biggest room in the house, exclusively used for afternoon naps.
Huh? Then what's the regular bedroom for?
That room is just for sleeping at night to be fancy, but afternoon naps need their own private space, their own feng shui. That's the class of the rich.
Actually, I also have an unrealistic dream.
What? Saving the world?
No. I wish I didn't have to do anything, and money would still magically spawn. Every morning I open my eyes, the banking app automatically goes ding ding.
Sorry, that is not your personal dream. That is the collective ideology of all humanity.
Like the bank's AI system scans the camera, sees I'm so handsome and live so kindly, so it automatically disperses 50 million for my pocket money.
If we're talking about spiritual systems, I once wished I hit the Viet Lot jackpot. Take 100 billion and travel around the world.
Who doesn't dream of that? But have you bought a lottery ticket a single day?
No. I want the universe to naturally understand my heart and deliver the winning ticket right to my door.
Your level of laziness deserves to be put in the red book for conservation.
That's not all. I also often imagine a scene where I go super viral online and then get interviewed.
The queen of showbiz vibe. So what will your speech be?
My secret to success is an iron discipline and the habit of always waking up at 5 a.m. to read books.
While in real life, at 12 p.m. your mom shouts herself hoarse before you drag yourself out of bed.
I have never surrendered to adversity and harsh weather.
The adversity is that one time you skipped class on the second day of TET just because it was cold at 26 degrees Celsius.
Hey, for my digestive system, 26 degrees is an ice age.
Speaking of going to school, when I was a kid, I had a very naive dream. I wished I had an automatic homework machine.
Wait, doesn't ChatGPT cover all that now?
No, back then I thought the machine was physical. Like you insert your notebook, the machine goes zap zap and spits out the math solutions with perfectly printed handwriting. The ambition to avoid studying right from the womb.
As for me, in middle school, I kept imagining that when I grew up, I would be a totally calm, mature, and badass woman.
And the current reality?
Yesterday at the supermarket, I stood arguing face to face with an automatic door just because I stood there forever and it wouldn't open.
Maybe the sensor was judging you.
I even pointed at it and yelled, "Open up! I'm a VIP guest here!"
And how did the door react? Did it bow and apologize to you?
No, it totally ignored me. Then I realized it was a manual pull door. But I see our youth often suffers from the tomorrow will be different syndrome.
Ah, the classic year-end script. Next year I'm gonna transform. Sign up for the gym, eat clean, sleep before 10 p.m., grind for scholarships.
And the result is at 2 a.m. the next day, still hiding under the blanket watching clips of dogs and cats walking on two legs. I don't understand how I can watch a cat chewing kibble for 40 straight minutes.
The internet was born to destroy humanity's productivity.
One day, I swore an oath that I would sit and study online properly.
Open the laptop.
Yes. Opened the laptop, opened the lecture tab, then my hand unconsciously clicked on the Shopee Food app, ordered a milk tea with full toppings, and then went to sleep.
Your ability to set priorities is too clear. Admirable.
Hey, but seriously, I really want my life to have a romance movie filter.
What kind of movie?
Like wherever the female lead goes, she radiates a brilliant aura. In the movie, the wind lightly blows her hair looking so poetic.
While in real life, the wind blows once, and your hair gets tangled like a broomstick.
In the movie, the female lead runs in the rain looking for the male lead. Super romantic.
And when you run in the rain, you step in a mud puddle and almost lose your teeth.
In the movie, the female lead stays awake all night crying over love, and in the morning, she still looks gorgeous with teary eyes.
And you stay up all night rushing a deadline, and in the morning you look exactly like a sleep-deprived zombie being chased for debt. Reality is too cruel, girl. I was also poisoned by movies. I imagined going to college. There would be a scene where I walk hurriedly, drop my documents, and accidentally bump into a pretty girl. The destiny of my life, starting from there.
And the result?
Walking while typing on my phone. Slammed my face straight into a utility pole in front of the school gate.
At least there was a physical collision, just that your destiny is made of reinforced concrete. Admit it, we have so many ridiculous fantasies.
But it's fun. Life without a little delusion of grandeur would be boring. Imagining helps relieve stress.
Yeah, even knowing it's incredibly absurd. For example, wishing to eat 10 pizzas but still keeping a 56 centimeters waist.
Or wishing to close your eyes for 5 minutes, and the brain fully recharges like sleeping 8 hours.
Or having a USB that plugs knowledge straight into your head without having to go to school. Hey, Alex.
Listening.
If there was a miracle now, allowing you to turn one unrealistic thing into reality right this moment, what would you choose?
I hope our lives will always be as peaceful and gentle as sitting in a cafe this afternoon. No deadlines, no pressure.
Wait, Normally, when asked this question, you always choose winning the lottery or finding money. Why change to a philosophical script today?
Well, growing up, sometimes you realize happiness isn't measured in money, you know.
That tone is so familiar. Tell the truth. You're broke, right?
I forgot my wallet at my dorm.
Oh my god, I knew it! I can see right through you! The philosopher only appears when the bank account balance hits rock bottom.
Don't laugh at me. At least I still maintain the demeanor of a gentleman.
Alright, now open your app and check how much survival capital the gentleman has left. Read the balance out loud.
Exactly 3,080 dong left. And a free shipping milk tea voucher for 15K off.
Such a realistic painting of youth. Dirt poor, but with dreams as big as the universe.
What can you do? At least we're poor in money, not poor in dreams.
Cheers to youth, dreams, and today's cafe bill is on me.
Awesome. Best friends for life. Remember to use my free shipping voucher too.